So, yeah, that really does make things interesting. Okay. So if I want, okay, what would a JetBrains, yeah. Okay, WebStorm. Let's try WebStorm. Okay. So that can be, oh man. Let's see, here's a var, older variable declaration. Okay. With scope and can introduce bugs. Okay, cool. So to make a variable, you call it let. That's cool, I guess. What happened? Oh my god, what happened? It went all the way down. Yikes. Okay. So we're actually gonna let that finish here. Once that's done, open it. I kinda wanna write this shit down. Get my fucking... Cause I gotta take notes on this shit. Okay, thank you. .js, .html, .json, .css, why not? Add bin folder to the path. Oh, well that requires a... Yep, okay, it's installing. There's a pen. I just need a pen. I don't care what pen. Although I kind of do. I need to find my one pen. Is that over there? Fuck. Damn it. Run red WebStorm. .2026 by JetBrains IDEs. I confirm that I've read. Guess I'll allow it. I guess import settings from PyCharm, why not? Makes sense. Remote development, I don't really care about that. Oh, we're doing JavaScript. Okay. So how fast do you think we can unlock next level development with free AI? I'm good on that. I think I can manage. free trial has started. That's pretty cool. Cannot run git. That's good. Don't want git. That's not the right window. Sweet. Okay, so first off, let's scrunch that shit down just a little bit. Because I don't have anything else but this in the thing. So this is Node.js is required. Alright, for now, let's just worry about this. Okay, so I don't have enough. Need to clean my desk off for sure. So we're starting out with JAVASCRIPT. Refresher. We're just gonna make sure we drill this stuff into our brain, and then we can figure out what we want to do from there. So we've done plenty of Python development. Now we're gonna do some JavaScript, and I think I can actually just create my own window using straight JavaScript instead of the usual. So useful for minifix comparisons. Oh, okay, so basically you create a switch called day, and it contains these cases, and then it defaults to normal day. Ooh, wow, that is cool. That is awesome. So if any point it wants to know what day it is, oh my god. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna need to see some other that is a loop that never ends. Don't take note of that. Calls the parent constructor. So class, animal, constructor, whatever. This dot name equals name, class dog, extends animal, constructor, references the current object. Okay, so that's not. Okay. So creates an object. So you're stating a constant variable dog equals new dog. So that by default, it would just have the name, right? So it would just be name because you're calling animal. So dog extends animal. That's strange. Why would you have? Oh, I guess that would make sense for other things like actual like token management, authentication, and security and stuff. So you would have the default class with a bunch of functions, and then you'd have an extension of that class for various reasons. So like maybe you have a class for basic authentication, but then every class extends off of that one, you know, so that you keep everything separate. Error handling, try risky code, catch error, console.log error, catch receives the error. Finally, yep. Okay, I got async makes a function, marks a function as asynchronous. Now, what is the definition of asynchronous? Asynchronous would be things that do not happen at the same time or speed. So say you had an asynchronous call for whatever, async function await fetch URL can only, okay, await can only be used inside an async function or at the top level of an ES module. Import blah blah blah, export function blah blah blah, return AB. So exports code. What does export code do? What do you mean export code? It's returning type of operators that behave like keywords. Oh, okay. So this will be good because you can check for so say there was a dynamic variable that was a part of an authentication. Like say you had two different paths of authentication. You had a source A and a source B, and they were asynchronously like waiting for something to happen. So you have a single variable. If any one of those sources finishes execution or connects or whatever, sends a packet, then you can have a single variable be in 3 different states: none, 1, and 2. And if at any point any of that is disrupted or modified or hijacked or whatever, then there will be like almost like a latency or something, or some sort of incorrect insertion. So I don't know, maybe that would be an interesting thing to think about, a type of to use for so dog instance of dog would mean you have that. I'm guessing that's okay. Deletes an object property. So you have the class player, which deletes score. Okay. Checks whether a property exists. Name in player. Evaluates an expression and returns undefined. So that only makes sense for certain cases. Very, very rarely do you, or I feel like you're gonna use that. Well, no, I say that makes a lot of sense. So like in Python, you have different modules that allow you to do cool things, and sometimes they either return something undefined or none, or it's like an object. So yeah, that would be cool if certain thing, whatever. Miscellaneous: true, false, null. Intentional absence of a value. Undefined has no signed value. So null or undefined, what a fucking battle that is. Reserved keywords. Yes. A useful learning order. Oh yeah, that's the classic. So we will start with let const true, false, null, undefined. Type of comparisons in arithmetic. Okay, so if I take this, right, and I'm like, okay, cool, let's do, I need to fix my desk real quick. So we have let variable 1 equals 0. Const variable 2 equals yellow. And then what was the difference between const and let? We gotta go all the way back up to figure that out. Let creates a block scoped variable, and then that cannot be reassigned. Okay, cool. So basically any variable that you yourself create and you're not using for arithmetic or anything, like, so that's like the difference between a variable that wants to change and a variable that doesn't. So this would obviously be something along the lines of color 1 equals yellow, variable 1 equals that. So yellow is never going to change, but this 0 could. So it's like, so let's do class. Oh no, this is wait, no, we want function. So we want function, and then I gotta remember use case for this is not right. Is this not, wait, is it not function? Is it just func? Or functa? Is it funct? No, it's function, right? Yeah. Oh wait, we have to name it. Gerald. Fuck, that was difficult. So now, for Gerald, we want to do like if color 1, or no, sorry, if variable 1 equals 0. Wait, what is, oh fuck, I forgot syntax. This is what the problem is with being a fucking Python guy. And then you go to another one. Is it just a single? Okay, yeah, it is a single equal sign. It is a single equal sign. Now, wait a minute. Hold on. If, else, switch. Okay, so I must have combed over that. But if that equals 0, and then do we do the colons for that? Wait, how do you end? Is it semicolons? Fuck, how do you do this? Can't remember. Okay, it is semicolons. It is semicolons. That's the worst part about each language. It's all fucking different. So, if it equals 0, console.log color 1, right? And then we can run that. Let me see this real quick. Oh, we never called on function Gerald. Gerald. So do I need a semicolon there? Do I need a semicolon there? Unexpected token function Gerald. God damn it, get away. Wait. Unexpected token. Wait, how did I mess this up? Show context actions. Why is that an error? Oh my god, okay. Okay, there we go. And then, of course, do we do it? If has an empty branch. Ah. Oh my god, I realized that I need to do some research here. Let me see. Deleting AI IDE cursor environment by AI. Okay, cool. Now, how would you write a block of JavaScript that has 3 variables that do not change? God damn it. Color 1 equals yellow. Color 2 equals, whoops, blue. Color 3 equals red. And have the function called onStart, and have a function called onStart that changes a variable from 0 to 2, and each time it runs, oh sorry, and it starts at 0, and it doesn't stop running till 2, incrementing each cycle. Printing a color out for each number. How about that? Let's see what it does. So, on start, let current 0, while, okay, so yeah, so we do that, we do. So basically what I did wrong here was I didn't damn it, dude. I just need something there. And this, for some reason, is a pain in my ass. And that's where it ends, right? And then we can run it. Happy developing. Wait, oh, whoops. Wait. That's not true. Is it 3 equals? Really? It's 3 equal signs? So this, oh my god, why? That is terrible. Current plus plus. So adding plus plus on the end of a variable increments it. Okay, cool. So that's pretty cool. A more scalable approach is to store the colors in an array instead of using 3 separate variables. And then, yeah, colors current Yeah, okay, so basically it is very similar to Python in that regard. Is that the array is what they call it. We call that a list. And in some cases a tuple, but then you got, I don't think, do you have tuples in this? I have no idea. But that's pretty cool. I'm glad it showed me a better way to do that too. So while current colors dot length. Okay, the colors dot length. Okay, so does that count as 2? I guess it does. I guess when you count the length of an array, it starts at 0, so 0 is 1. That's pretty cool. That's awesome. So yeah, fucking JavaScript, not even that much different than Python. Very easy, very comprehensible, I'd say. Now this is just obviously one lesson in Java, and needs to be maybe formulated in a different way. But yeah, overall, this is good.